The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Kent State Golden Flashes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense takes the field. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football, so the quarterback says, you know what, I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On second down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Off play action on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's McCray. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USC's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. They want to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Garcia. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the Golden Flashes get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. That's reeled in. It's Moffitt. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Snap it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Baylor. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Jordan. Tackled, but he has a first down. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Trojans are flying down the field. They move the tight end all over. Looking to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Jordan. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to stay on his feet. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in inside the 10. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now it's second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
USC 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
On second down, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Brings up third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And he'll be brought down. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, calls at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the golden flashes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You could tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that 1st down, makes the big mistake.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The golden flashes want to crank the tempo.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the golden flashes will keep this drive going. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to Garcia. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll immediately call timeout.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks, whether they rush 4, 5, or 6. Time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Iowa State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Ames is worth its weight in gold to the Cyclones. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Robinson. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air on first down. That pass is incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Comes out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's O'Neal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, there in the shadows of the Hollywood sign, you've been watching quite a drama of your own. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, looking again to throw. And they're not on the same page there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Trojans will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's up to 90 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he got a hand in there and knocks it away, incomplete. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to get to him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get a huge loss on that play.
The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Quick tempo here for the offense. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. A little screen to the running back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back. But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. They're testing the right side here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the golden flashes. Want to move quickly.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes the catch and knockdown. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking left, and the timing just a hair off. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Unleashes one. Got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd down play from the gun. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they're going to settle for a field goal attempt here instead of going for it. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The golden flashes in the hurry-up. They want to just keep throwing it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for him. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
And the golden flashes will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Trying to find his man on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
On second down, looking to throw. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Snap in the shotgun. Floating away. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack.
Kent State 32, USC 13.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Looking to throw on second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Try to get it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're bringing heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're going to throw it again. That's caught. It's Robinson. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Throwing right. Hauls it in. Touchdown, USC! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 24 to TCU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.